Ved was black, opponent started with e4. Alright? Ved replied with the pawn. So those are in the previous batch. This is the best way to start the game with the center pawn. So e4, e5. Bishop came to c4. Ved played knight to c6, bringing out a knight. Now opponent played knight to f3, bringing out the knight, and Ved brought his bishop out. So do you know the name of the opening? What is the name? House is fried liver. This is fried liver. Once you play knight, then it will become. Yes, Shreni? This is Italian. Simple. Knight f3, knight c, bishop c4 is Italian game. If he played knight f6, then you do this, then it's fried liver. Everything is not fried. This is just yeah, fried liver. This is just Italian opening. Okay, now let's d3 was played by Ved. Opponent plays, sorry, by opponent. Ved plays d6. So far everything is same, like completely symmetric. And now opponent plays knight to g5. How do we react to this? Let's ask our fried liver expert Srenik. Srenik, oh, 1 second. So Srenik thought he knew the fried liver, but then he learned a new thing on Thursday about the sacrifice. So this is not fried liver, this is looking like the fried liver. There's a bishop and knight attacking f7. But
Sir,
what can we do?
knight h6.
Yeah, here we have to play knight h6. Did Ved do it? Yeah, Ved played knight h6. We don't want to put a knight in the corner, but we have to do it. There's no other move. Because d5 is free pawn. Knight is already protected by the bishop. So you have to go knight h6. I mean, you can also play. Is there any other move to consider? There's one more move to think about. Which move is that?
Sir, bishop e6.
Yeah, bishop e6 is also something to think about, but it's bad because yeah, takes and takes, you lose a pawn and you can't castle. So yeah, knight h6 was played by Ved. And now opponent puts more pressure on Ved. Oh, Ved is under heavy pressure because f7 is attacked 3 times. Queen also has come in. So what should Ved do here, Srenik? Pawn to f6. What is Ved? Yeah, castle, simple chess. f6 is opening up your king. If you play f6, you can never castle. You just made this bishop a monster. So the king can never castle. So just castle. Normal chess. Simple moves. Now rook, yes. Yeah. And now Adya? Yeah. Arush, you can go. Your sister has come. So now opponent played. You have to focus here, Srenik. You know everything. Huh? Okay. So opponent played queen to g3. Anyway, he brought the queen. He kept it there. Now Ved's position is good. Why is Ved's position good, Ved? Why is this a good position for black? What's the reason? Yes, Srenik?
Sir, knight e4.
Basically, it's good because I was asking Ved though. Why is it good? Like, what's the reason? It's not because of moves. I'm not asking moves. I'm just asking generally why is the position good for black? Because
Sir,
of.
because when the queen was there, if we play knight d4, then the queen won't be able to
Defend this, I'll bring my bishop back and defend. It's not like knight d4 is a big problem. You play knight d4 and the bishop out. So moves high. So knight d4 is not a real problem here. It's just a threat which I can defend. Right? So why exactly is the position better for black? Not because of any moves, just generally. Why? Yes, Srenik.
So because the queen came out too early.
Yeah, white has brought the queen out too early. And black has castled. White hasn't. Black has 1, 2, 3, 4 things in the opening complete. White is only like 1, 2 things completed. This is an extra thing which is not helping. That's why black's position is good. So now knight d4 is a good move. It's always good to put pressure on the opponent, right? Now only move to defend this properly.
b3,
Bishop to b3. There's one more move.
knight to a3.
Knight a3 is a blunder, Mr. Bishop takes knight. Pawn takes and then same fork. Rook is gone. So don't trust the knight in the corner. That knight is good because bishop cannot take. This knight he will take. So what move other than bishop b3 will save this pawn. Then you lose the pawn and the rook. No, rook will be gone. It's trapped. So you cannot give up a pawn for free. Forget about the rook. Don't give away the pawn for free.
Sir, I think push the a pawn. So it's painful. Oh yeah, it makes sense.
You will still lose the pawn. It's not like, don't try to save the rook. Forget about the rook for a minute. No, why are you thinking about rook? Save the pawn now. Then you will not make blunders. If somebody is threatening a pawn, save the pawn. Why are you thinking about the next threat? This is a threat. So stop that. Then knight 6 will come and you lose your rook. So you need to keep the rook also in your mind. But other than bishop b3, sometimes the bishop won't be there to defend. Then you will have to play. Who will come and defend this? Nobody is there to come and defend this. There is somebody. You're forgetting somebody very important.
The queen.
Queen is in that side. King on c1, no?
King to c2.
King here.
King to
Don't come into the board, Mr. Yeah. King d2 or d1. Right? That's it. You bring the king. If bishop is not an option, we bring our king. But here bishop is an option. Yeah. Now opponent has to play bishop to b3. But instead he played knight to a3. But knight a3 is a blunder because and Wade instantly took it and the opponent is just resigned. He resigned there. Yeah, he lost a piece. I mean, he lost a rook almost because if you take back, you lose a rook.
And a pawn.
But the knight cannot come back. So in these situations, after he resigned here. That was the end of that. Knight bishop into a3 and that's it.
So can we see
0-1. Now, one second. We'll start our game. So, one second. So, wait, please. Wait. After pawn take, this is something that happens all the time. Knight takes pawn. Don't think that you're getting a full rook. It's not really a full rook. Because?
Sir, because
They can what? This is a full rook, na?
It's not a full rook. They can play d2.
D2?
It's not a full
What?
rook. The
Because?
Knight and rook in it.
Knight is still there, na? How is
No. Bishop to b2. Then
Yeah, the knight is trapped. So whenever you do the fork and take opponent's rook, usually the knight ends up trapped. So either they can bring the king and take it, or in this case bishop here and they can take it. So your knight will get taken. So you're winning just an exchange, which is good, but not a full rook. Opponent thought he's losing a full rook, it's bad, and he just ran away. So there was no need for that. He should have played on because he has got active pieces like bishop can come out, knight's active, queen's active. He could have
I
tried.
thought I made a checkmate.
And that must have been the previous
Because
game.
yesterday, I played it yesterday.
That was the previous game. This is the last game. So now we'll